Alrighty. Hopefully this finally works. Can you all hear me? Awesome. I could get rid of my phone and, hold on. Let me bring up the chat again. I have to access the chat from my mobile. Yay, no more lag. Let's fucking go. Alright, sorry about that long-ass wait. I had to play around with a bunch of settings. But yeah, I'm finally back streaming. Let's go. Happy New Year, everyone. This is Dark Mage X, if it wasn't obvious by now. Let's just get straight into it. I need to start going. Cause I left you all waiting way too long. Alright. So, let's see. Let me pull up this window here. Let me just save this preset because I played around with it a little before the stream. I was hoping I could just play directly from the SoundCloud. But obviously, my browser takes up way too much CPU. So I literally run I run a potato, basically. So I don't have all the processing power that's kind of necessary to do half decent streaming. While still keeping my browser open. So, let's get into it. So, again, our cue is, if I butcher the names, forgive me. YWN. Then we have 2 collabs from Zytra and Boom, which I'm quite excited for. We have, 19, then 2 tunes from Cynic, 2 tunes from Memory, a collab between Spicy and Lunkin, and then concluding with, of course, the legend in the making, Initiate. So, without further ado, let me just solo this track. Alright, if you heard that, please let me know in the chat. Hopefully y'all heard that. Let me just plug in my phone too. Awesome. Yes, we're finally working. Alright, anyway, so first off, we're starting off with YWN with Till Death Do Us Apart. I'm quite looking forward to this one, if I say so myself. But let's get right on started. And do note I had to download the MP3 for this last minute. Alright, I am quite digging this. I always have a spot in my heart for, like, melodic stuff, like this. I've been really trying to improve my skills when it comes to mixing and mastering. From what it looks like here, I still preach the stereo tree here, so hold on. Let me just... Okay, first things first. your stereo is way, 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 way too wide. Like, you can see literally everything is like hard panned left and right. And you always want some mono content because generally, from what I've studied, when it comes to referencing mixdowns, the best mixdowns tend to have a very strong mono image and only a little bit to the sides. I usually like to reference Sisto's tracks because they are like a godsend when it comes to that. And they usually don't have that much stereo width, but it sounds good in mono. That's how you can tell your mixes sound great, is if you do it in mono, so definitely check that out. You especially need to make your sub mono, because generally, like, if you want your stuff played out live, you want to have, like, your bass as close to mono, your sub especially, as close to mono as possible so it doesn't cause phasing issues. Because keep in mind, you have speakers, like, on, like, one extreme left and one extreme right, which gives it the potential to cancel out. Other than that, so far, I still have yet to listen to the rest of this thing. Everything seems to be at a fairly good level, actually. I would like it louder, but then again, and I hope all of you are paying attention to this too, because this is really useful. This will probably definitely work on Spotify and other major streaming platforms the way it is, the loudness it is at now. So I think it was like peaking at like just under -6 LUFS. Spotify wants -14 LUFS. If you don't get that, they try to do like loudness normalization to get it to that -14 LUFS. Other than that, that's enough of me yapping. Let's continue with this quite rather tranquil tune, I'd say. Alright, that second drop was definitely missing some sub-frequencies. The first drop definitely had him. I don't know what happened to the second, maybe it's an incomplete, I don't know the full story. But you need to add that sub back in the second drop. And also, one thing, when it comes to using a phase scope, the farther away from the center and more to the sides, each dot represents one sample, which is like, basically what your one sample is, you know how you have your audio rate at like 44.1 kilohertz? That's just one of those 44,100 parts in a single second. The farther away you get from the center, the more out of phase your stuff is. And ideally I try to go no more than the halfway point here when it comes to my mixes. Again, having that strong mono image. So definitely try playing around with like mid-side encoders. I know Voxengo has a free one that I believe you should use. It has like a stock one, just it allows for extra processing, but other than that, I quite dig this. Just work on the mix down. I personally think this has potential to go places. like, Halcyon if you just fix that production. Oh yeah, and I noticed it. Good point, Zytra. It could use a lot more high end. I mean, I don't want it abrasive like per se like Leotrix and stuff where there's like a shit ton of high end. But definitely bring up the highs a lot. I know. But I do keep in mind that since I downloaded the MP3 using VLC, it cuts off at around 15K. Check on your end, because I'm pretty sure, because MP3 compression gets rid of anything over 15K. Other than that, I like that. I dig it. Alright, next up we have one of two Zytra and Boom collabs. This one is currently untitled, version number 9. I'll have a ID number 9 and okay, no, I'm not getting into that. But anyway, this is Zytra and Boom with ID V9. Let's go. Hold on. Bot be gone. How do I do this on phone? Help. Be gone, bot. Be gone. We don't like bots here. Alright. Well, anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. Sorry about that. I mean, why am I saying sorry? I don't have control over bots attacking. Always with these beautiful intros from both of you. Oh my god. Right here, I would have liked a little, like, sweep into the snare, like a reverse the snare with reverb. Cause that jump scared me right there. Snare jump scare moment. I gotta turn this down. This is loud. Okay. Who the fuck hurt you two? The only thing I would say, it's way too freaking loud. It's way too loud. Like, you're peaking at almost 0 lufs. I never want to let my, like, the short thing to go above, like, 3. I would even personally go lower than 4, which I also kind of need to take, because I kind of peak at 3. But, other than that, holy crap. You two have leveled up so much. Okay, where do I go? Exactly, Initiate. Why are you too mad? What did I do? Oh, fuck you! You did not have to go in like that. What the fuck? That's so fucking mean. Okay, this is genuinely the best thing I've heard from both of you. Yeah, I should have believed you from the first second that I wasn't ready. Because, my lord. Hands down my favorite from like, literally both of you. One thing I will say, I think Zytra mentioned in the chat that the second drop was his. Your sub is, like, going all over the place in the stereo field. So try doing a little something to kind of constrain it. And also there's like these, I don't know how to describe them, but they're like, those hydraulic basses. Like that thing you heard in the fake out just now. At times they can be a little ear piercing, I'd say. Like, I think it's probably because it's super stereo, but you also might want to tame those, like, the high end as well. So, yeah. Initiate, I saw that. I see that thing saying you're quitting heavy stuff. Please don't. You make good stuff too. In fact, you're much better than me, I'd say. All right, that was IDV9. Now we have the other one. Hold on, where'd my master go? The other one titled Disco Hijack. Oh hell no, these two hijacked the local disco. Oh no. I don't think I'm gonna be ready for this one after that last one you sent. Yeah. Let's just get into it. I don't think I'm ready. Okay, I have to meme this. People on the entire crowd on New Year's Day. Oh wait. I just realized I got the wrong track. I didn't solo it. Fuck. As you can see, this last semester fucked my brain. Okay, now there's a disco. But for real, someone clip me accidentally playing all the tunes at once and just caption it with people on New Year's Day. Ah, yes. Classic use of the most sampled thing in the history of music. Ooh. Okay, I think at this point it kind of blue balled us. Like, we're almost at the end of the waveform and we're just now getting to the build up, so. Well, yeah, this was the embodiment of disco in dubstep form right there. I gotta say, this is very well made. You definitely captured that like 70s disco vibe, like spot on. One thing I will say with the snare, personally, I would just keep the clap that you put in the second part of the drop the whole time. But if you do want to keep the snare, you definitely want to boost that like low mid area. Definitely see and you need to check what frequency like your transient hit is, because like the initial transient, usually how it works, I'm gonna bring up something. I've made some snare samples. Let me bring up Kick 2 real quick. Assuming my computer lets me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how I make my snares. Let me grab one of my presets. Real quick. Hold on. I probably need to process it a little bit. You can see that, there's like a main pitch with that transient. And what you could do is use that to your advantage. Grab an EQ. Let's see, the transient was at around like 233 hertz. So I would use like a low cut filter. Maybe a little steeper. And tune it right to where that transient is tuned. Without it, you're really getting that transient to punch through. So you definitely something to consider when you're dealing with snares in general. Other than that, I think the issues that you previously had with the sub being all over the place. Those were, it was improved, I'd say, but it could still use some work. Well, other than that, I'm really digging this one. Like, I've been exposed to all sorts of music, like, this past semester, because I recently started going in depth into audio engineering. Shout out Cal State Dominguez Hills and the homies I made there. But I've been exposed to a lot of music. This really hits that disco vibe right on the head. So great job, you two. Those two collabs were amazing. I prefer the first one, obviously, but that second one is great. All right. This chat's been silent for a while. Where are you all? Did you all leave me? All right. Oh, there we go. Zytrover finally responded. Next up, we have 19 with Supergiant. That waveform is indeed Supergiant. But crash. You know me, you hear those fucking abhorrent jokes all the time in VCs. Anyway, this is Supergiant. Let's go. Already! This is the intro, and it's already way too loud. I get this is supposed to be very big, because that's, well, what a Supergiant star is. But you need to make this much quieter. This is way too much. Right around where, like, those last two bars, there's this, like, super high frequency that's, like, piercing my ears. It's like those, like, rodent repellents, where they blast, like, a super high frequency, like, sine wave, and it seems to ward, like, rodents away. I guess now you don't really need, the bug guy to come around. Where's my little... Yeah, right here is where it starts. That pre-drop needs the high-end tamed a lot. Ooh, this is beefy. Yep, another high-end moment. Couldn't have said it better, Initiate. You know what's really funny? That main like brassy synth, it sounds like a freaking air horn from those like old MLG memes from like the first half of the 2010s. Ah, the good old days. If you ever release this, send me the stems. Froggy's gonna do that. Mark my words. Yeah. The huge main point is turn it down, please. Turn it down. That thing is loud. Like you're like hitting 0 in a lot of parts, and that's not a good thing. Especially if you want to like distribute this, because I can tell you, like I said, Spotify wants minus 14 LUFS. This thing is gonna sound hella distorted on streaming platforms. Yeah, I could hear it. Yeah, Shy. You see that? Shy could hear it from space. That's how loud it is. So definitely turn it down. Also, I can tell you have like your sub bass is mono, but you really need to work on EQing everything else, because it's causing your sub frequencies to go all over the place in the stereo field. So usually I would like do like a hard high cut, like a hard low cuts at probably around 100 to 150 hertz. So that way it still gets that like bassy depth into it, but it doesn't really interfere that much with the sub. So, other than that, quite a stellar song, I'd say, pun intended. All right, we have 2 tunes from the homie Shy, also known as Cynic. This first one is called Wilt. I don't know what to say, but I know I've listened in the past. You've sent me some pretty nice stuff. I think it's time for a break from the heaviness, but who knows? Also, I do want to congratulate Shy on winning the Nealuminum 2023 remix competition. I listened to their remix. I think it was of Interlocked by Fax. And my god, that was amazing. So definitely check that shit out once the stream's over. But until then, this is Cynic. This is Wilt by Cynic. Hold on, let me reset, because it's the integrated of everything so far, so... There we go. Ooh! I like this. I think I found my new tune to sing me to sleep at night. My lord. That was beautiful. I think the only feedback I really have, because this is very, very, very well done, I will say. Again, I don't really specialize that much in chill music, but I'm always exposed to it at school, because, well, that's what the majority of people make, I'd say. But right here in this first part, you notice how, like, the vinyl popping is causing, like, the volume to, like duck, like, a shit ton? I would do something about that, maybe make the dynamics, like, a little more even, instead of having those, like, huge pops. But yeah. I love this. This is making me sleepy. I'm not gonna lie, this is making me sleepy. But yeah, yeah, that's all I have. This is, I think, out of all the tunes I've heard, like, this has, like, the best mix down. Like, you were staying pretty close to mono, having that strong mono signal, but also having a little bit of stereo breathing room. Yeah, that was very well done. Real quick, I'm gonna go grab someone special. I think you know who it is, but I'll be back in, like, 20 seconds. Be right back. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do a little something real quick. Give me just a sec, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody say hi to the legendary Froggy Dubs. Fork. Yeah, Froggy is here with me. He wanted to hop in the fun. He's like, Why can you have fun without me? No! Well, sometimes it do be like that, Froggy. But you get to be with me. You live with me. Alright. Next up we have track 2 from Cynic. What am I doing here? That's the exact question that Froggy is asking himself right now. What is he doing here? Well, you wanted to be here, did you not? Okay. Let's get into it. Good to see you're back, Doom. I mean, Boom. I almost called you Doom. I called you Doom. Ladies and gentlemen, it's MF Doom. What have I done? Honk, me, honk me. Borg, wake up. Borg. Borg. Yes, as you saw, this gets the Forg shake of approval. Yes. Again, I have no feedback. This was a great break from the heaviness. But as you can see, the next 4 tracks, oh, they're gonna be something. They're gonna be something. This is gonna be the equivalent of my morning coffee. But yeah. I love this. I don't have any feedback. Alright. 4 more tunes. Yes, you hear that, Froggy? Spicy said, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Alright. Alright, next up. Do I even bother reading this name? I I think Twitch is gonna, if I try to read that, Twitch is gonna end the stream and dial 911 for me because it'll think I'm having a stroke. Alright, anyway, this is memory with, whatever that is. Let me just check if it's, my audio. Alright, we good. We got memory dubs with that. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, Lytra, you gotta hit the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I can see that without my phone dialing 911, because I'm a Disney fan. Oh! Well, that woke me up! Okay, so one thing I will say, it's regarding your sub, and it's not so much that it's... Yeah, it is stereo, but it's fairly constrained, I'd say. The main problem I have is... I think the second harmonic in your sub is like really sticking out like a sore thumb, and it's making the sub feel pretty absent. Even though it's obviously there. So you do need to turn down that second harmonic with like an EQ. I wouldn't turn it down all the way because that'll get rid of like some fullness to it. But definitely turn down that little harmonic. Other than that, that hit like a truck. Oh, and another thing. Way too loud. Too loud. Yeah, I will say you definitely need to turn it down. And also, that snare. Nope, it's not there. I notice it's very like mid-heavy, but there's like zero high end to that snare. Hold on. What the hell is... Google Updater just did a little goofy. I don't know what that was about, but you saw nothing. Definitely adds a lot more like high end to your snare, because that's what gives a snare like a snare. What makes a snare is that high end. So fix that, but other than that, that is pretty good. Sussy Tane Amogus reference? I always have to do that when I hear sustain. You definitely need to fade out that outro at the end, because it just snaps shut. I mean, you could probably do stuff with it, maybe like a tape stop or something, but I would prefer the fade out. I think everything in terms of feedback, everything in terms of feedback, I already pretty much said. Turn down the second harmonic on your sub. Snare needs more high end, and turn it down, please. Please. Alright. Real quick, I want to do a little something because someone's here. Well, namely 2 people. I want to take a little break from the feedback to show y'all something. Let's save those changes. Activate the audio engine. I hate having to do this every single time I load a project. Alright. Anyway. New Forg. You excited for everyone to see this Forg? And not to mention, it's not just Forg doing this. Someone's dog apparently hopped into the studio. So of course we had to call it Scooby Snack. So here's a little sneak peek at what we be cooking. Heck, I'll even open up my monitoring and
What the dog doing? The dog. What the dog doing?
the real question here is, what the dog doing? What do he be doing, I wonder? Anyway, let's save that. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. We just listened to that one, so let's close this, activate the audio engine again. And now back to your regularly scheduled program. Next we have memory with something easier to say this time, thankfully. So phone you can calm down now. This time we have Harmony by Memory. Sup, Hydraulic? This intro is beautiful. Ooh. Oh, I forgot to pull up. Oh, man. Man, your heavy stuff hits, and so does your chill stuff. Oh my god, that was beautiful. I think the only real feedback I have is this ending right here. It just abruptly cuts. Maybe up it with the reverb. But other than that, oh my god, that. Am I in heaven? Because that's not where I belong, being half demon myself. I don't think that's where I belong. Am I worthy enough to hear this? Anyway, we have two more. We have Spoosy, and Longcon with ID number 23. Will it be spicy? Let's find out.
You know, you really are a negative person. You know, you really are a negative person.
Who out here square dancing to this tune? Because that was pretty good. Square 4, I wouldn't say is exactly my cup of tea. I still like it, don't get me wrong. It's just one of those genres where it just sounds like it's so oversaturated in the industry right now. So but I still like it, don't get me wrong. I don't really have much feedback except maybe adding some working a little more on the fills, because I noticed for some you have like empty space. For instance, fart sample, do it. That would definitely catch the attention of the crowd, and I'd say that's a good thing. Sorry, Mad Dubs, no hard feelings. But yeah, I don't really have much feedback for this. This is pretty well done when it comes to mixdown. Just work on the fills and maybe add a little more variation, especially when the whole drop relies on that square base. You definitely need a lot of variation in order to keep the square 4 rather interesting. So yeah, that's all I have really for you and Longkin. Hopefully that helps. All right, last up. Well, it's time to get initiated. I'm genuinely scared. I am yeah, I need it. Thank you for reminding me, actually. I am Jet2105. I need to add those commands. I need to add them. So, thank you. But fortunately, I should be able to do it soon. But, oh no, we have Initiate. And if you know Initiate in my past streams, he's made me almost end the stream twice. So Jet, unfortunately, submissions were closed a couple hours ago. If you want to submit, you do need to join my Discord server. But I usually have to close submissions before the stream because my browser tends to take up a lot of CPU, and I run and my computer is a potato, basically. So, it's probably too late to download it without breaking the stream potentially. So, just so you know, I know you're fairly new. Thanks for following me toward the beginning of the stream where I was still playing with all the settings to optimize the stream, but alright. It's the moment we've all been dreading. It's time for Initiate with 00028 version 5. Alright, let's go. Oh, reset measurements. Oh no, I'm scared. I'm scared. The flies hovering around hovering 360 degrees around my head be like. This is already sounding beastly. I am genuinely scared. Is it over? Is it over? Oh my god. I have no feedback. As usual. I quit. I quit. Bye. Bye. Yeah, I have no words, man. You are fucking correct. You not only managed to kill the Ford, but you killed me. Yeah. Well, that's time number 3, ladies and gentlemen. That's time number 3. Yeah. Oh, man. That was one hell of a conclusion. Let's see. I do want to show you something, that I made real quick. Boom, I can confirm it happens, like, most of the time. But yeah, that happens. So, this is a little bit of a last minute thing. I'm planning to finish it this month because Agony and Descent started a remix competition around Christmas time for their collab Marionette. I'm gonna try to finish it this month. So, cause I kinda have to. Due date is the end of the month. So, I'm just gonna show you what I have now. I'm pretty proud of this so far. Obviously there's work, but, let's see. Yep. Let's wait for everything to look. Let's give this a shot, I guess. Giving you all an exclusive sneak peek because you're all poggers by tuning into my streams.
And when I wake, you will understand what it is like to feel my pain.
Alright. This is not gonna be an initiates for sure, but it's something. Okay, I'm very proud of this next section. You're not ready. Alright, that's all I have. Alright. I'm gonna take a note. As soon as the stream is done, I'm gonna create those commands to get the Discord server going and the feedback. But other than that, there's a, what is this image 2 thing? There we go. I guess. Alright. Alright. So, with that, I guess this is it. for the stream today. There might be a little someone special joining us for the stream next week. Definitely consider submitting your tunes once I open up the channel, because who knows what'll happen. But other than that, everybody say bye to Froggy. And, that I am also going to head out. Thanks for this feedback stream back. There's gonna be, 2 more feedback streams, for this month. Before I have to probably go on hiatus again with the streams, because haha, school. There's gonna be one next week with perhaps somebody special. I don't know. And then there's gonna be one, the week after, but after that, I don't know if there's gonna be feedback streams. I do know I have Friday mornings available, but I want to see if that'll work for you. So, until then, hope you all have a good night. Hopefully things, and I hope we can start the stream out right next week. But other than that, so long. I'll see you next stream.